Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to do an even wash versus a graded wash. So when I do an even wash, that means that I am doing a big wash of paint and the paint is consistently the same value throughout the wash. So what I'm going to do is make sure my paint is nice and wet because it is a wash. It's nothing super thick. And I'm going to lay down a really nice, neat line of paint. And I'm going to add a little bit more paint to this just to make sure you can see it a little bit better. So I'm going to add a nice, even line of paint to my page, but then I'm going to tilt my page just a little bit, and you'll notice how the water and the paint all run to the bottom of my wash. What I do is I take the corner of my brush and I pick up this bead and I make another row with it. And I let it settle. I let it pigment the page. I'm going to push it to the end a little bit. And then I pick it up and I keep going and I keep spreading it down the page, and my wash becomes very even. So I'll lay it flat so you can see a little better. Because I took my time at that top part, it ended up a little bit darker up there because the key to these is to go a little bit faster. All I'm going to do to get rid of that last bead is I'm going to take my rag and soak up where that bead was. And if I really would like to correct my wash a little bit, I can clean off my brush, take my dry brush, and just smooth out my wash just a little bit more if I'd like to be extra picky about it. Now to do a graded wash, this is when your wash, instead of being very consistent, it actually goes from light to dark. So I'm going to pick up some red paint again, and I'm going to make it very vibrant and intense at the top. Lovely. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my brush and add a little bit of water and take some paint off. I'm going to blot the excess water off with my rag, and now I just have some clear water that I'm going to add to my paint. And you'll notice how that takes the paint that's on the page and it lightens its value. After I add the clear water, I go a step farther and I clean my brush and dry it completely off. So now my dry brush will continue spreading this paint but also kind of drying it at the same time. So I get this lovely graded wash from dark to light. So you start with lots of paint, then you add clear water, then you add a dry brush, and that will allow your wash to become graded very nicely. So I will leave you with that. Thanks for watching.